Brando's got what cats crave.
Yeah, it's got electrolytes.
What are electrolytes? Do you even know?
It's what they used to make Brando.
Yeah, but why do they use them to make Brando?
Hello. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Smork. Let me hydrate right off the bat, eh? That's okay, I'm thirsty. Thirsty for more of the Invincible.
Hey, look at us. Look at us.
It's Free Frag. Hey, Free Frag. 14 months. Man, these months are just whipping by. Thank you so much for the resub, Free Frag. I really appreciate that. How are you doing? How's everyone's week been? Time flies. It sure does. Time flies when you're spending a lot of time in Subnautica, especially. All right. So I think we quit. Oh, it's going to give us like a recap through the comic. That's pretty interesting. It's the first time we've reloaded, so. Exhausted by recent events, Yasna falls asleep in her hideout. In the morning, she leaves the city in search of a clearing to land Hopper. Okay, so it's just like the last frame, I guess, that we unlocked.
Astrogator, I think I've gone far enough. There is a vast open area in front of me. The city is no longer visible. We need to decide.
It is a vast, wide open viewpoint.
Over? Are you there?
Yes, please excuse me. I was in the infirmary. Is the coast clear?
Yep, all clear.
Good. Give me a moment. I'm looking at the satellite images.
Have you checked on Koval, by any chance?
Yes, among other things.
And? How is he?
He's stable.
But?
There are no buts, Doctor.
Whoops.
You'll see him soon.
That's the...
I've got it. Sector AZ-25... Let's say AZ-2504. Please check if it's fit to land.
Like I said, it looks good.
Very blurry.
Flat terrain.
Excellent. Please go there while I prepare the lander. I'll just pack Artie inside.
So that's it. You're taking me to the Dragonfly. We're flying away from here for good.
We have no other choice, Doctor. At this stage of the mission, we can only minimize losses. You understand that, don't you?
Yeah, a lot of people have died.
Yes, sir?
Are you sure that's all we can do? Couldn't we?
Don't you even think about it.
About what? You didn't let me finish, sir.
But I know what might be on your mind. Going back for Gorski's body, contacting the Alliance, or continuing research on your own. These are not possibilities. They're certain death. Please remember, we have just one lander left. As a commander, I must first ensure your safe return. Only then I'll send Artie with other tasks.
So it's giving me a choice here. The Alliance. This doesn't go, yeah, so do I go off mission? Follow the Alliance. I think, like, I'll just get killed, though. Because, like, they have those huge tanks or whatever, those walking. Like, what am I going to do? I'm a lone scientist and most of my crew is dead.
I'm about to head out to the desert area. Has a lander taken up?
There'll probably be complications anyway.
Threshold of 18,000.
The line's breaking up. Can you hear me?
Big vast desert here. Where's the landing zone? It's right in front of us. This outcropping, maybe?
What's happening?
I've lost control of the lander.
Uh-oh.
Just a sec. I have to get off.
Yeah, there you go. So there was going to be a complication, so it doesn't matter.
It hasn't yet pierced the cloud cover.
There it is.
There it is. Oh no. Flying too fast. It's going to shatter.
Oh,
Yes, sir. Status. What's the
that's not great.
I don't know. All I see is a thick plume of smoke. But considering the speed it hit the ground at,
That's it. Those were the only two landers we had.
Checked it thoroughly. It's fully functional. Couldn't have been an accident. I don't believe it.
I'm gonna check what's left of it.
Yeah, that's not flying anymore. Definitely not flying anymore. Time may fly, Free Frag, but this lander ain't flying no more.
Fuck! Damn it! It's... I'm done for.
Yes, sir?
No.
Calm down.
Oh, they all changed to I will die here.
Gonna die here. And for what? I saved no one. No one.
Yasna, snap out of it. That's an order. We can't give up just yet. We'll find a way to get you out of there, even if it's the last thing I do.
We're gonna act like nothing happened and forget about my little nervous breakdown. Splendid.
No, Yasna. You're not forgetting anything.
Oh, so you'll put it in the report, sir?
That's not what I meant.
The robot's alive.
Something's left of Artie.
Good. So there's a chance we can extract key information from it.
Somehow it still looks active.
Ask him what happened to the lander.
Ask. He doesn't speak.
But he gives yes or no signals. Give him the analysis command. Formulate questions in such a way so that he can confirm or deny.
RT question analysis command. Did the lander fly into a storm? There's an error.
Well, apparently he can't give a definitive answer.
Something like a storm. A shade? Cloud?
Wait, is it like that shadow we saw in the pictures from the probe?
What does it tell us?
So it wasn't just a sandstorm.
Damn! It shorted out.
Oh, poor robot.
So, what now?
Then you must go to the Alliance camp. I wanted to avoid it at all costs, but we have no choice. This is your only chance.
It's all because of this goddamn planet. I bet the Alliance is sick of it too.
Let's hope so. And I don't say this out of hostility. If they were in trouble, they might be more cooperative.
Rip Artie.
They're approaching their coordinates. Yasna,
Go to the Alliance
you're
base.
absolutely right, and this planet is to blame. That doesn't make the Alliance our allies. We must be careful when dealing with them. First, observe them from a distance, and only then take action.
I will be cautious. Like always. You must understand that I have no other choice. The people of the Alliance are my last hope for help.
I know, Doctor. I know. I'll let you know when you cross their perimeter. Once you've crossed, hide the rover. Behind a bend, or under a ledge. Telemetry observation will be vital. Once we know the camp's weaponry situation, we'll decide what to do next.
Copy that.
Alright. It's interesting because, like, that was the only obvious choice, I think. Well, maybe with the one guy giving him my oxygen tank. But I
What was
know there's a branching story.
No. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
But I wonder how much the story branches, because that is a feature, apparently, of the game, is a branching story. So it's interesting because, like, a lot of the choices I think have been rather transparent, which I like from a story game where it's not obvious. Oh, they want me to pull up into that? Okay, let me go pull the rover closer, I guess. Okay, we'll hide here.
Okay, the rover's hidden.
You've yet to find a convenient hideout for yourself, from where you can see their base.
So I need to hide myself as well. Is that it? It's not obvious to me where I should be going. There is no jumping.
Oh shit. I think I'm too far away. I headed into the open area.
Don't panic. Since no one's interrupted us, I'll assume they haven't located you yet.
Is this it?
It's a field base. Multi-module. For about several
Oh, there's another antimat.
rather well equipped. They have a second antimat. As if the first one wasn't enough.
Is it active?
Probably not, but Proton alone knows. There's lots of transporters here.
I'm not surprised. Missions with a large crew, transport modules were an integral part of the field.
I don't see any movement.
How many crew members were they supposed to send on the Invincible?
Over 100.
Great.
What about people? Can you see anyone?
Not yet. Maybe they're hiding in modules.
Most of them for sure, but I'd be surprised if they didn't assign anyone to guard duty.
I see someone.
Just one?
For now, yes.
Yep. There was somebody walking by there. So not totally abandoned. He went in there, I think. What am I supposed to do now? Do I wait for them to come back out? Try to get closer?
Some object is flying over their base.
Can you tell me more?
It's 15, 20 meters high. It has an upright silhouette. And it looks like a balloon.
It could be a balloon.
And that doesn't surprise you?
Not everything that flies needs jet engines. What markings does it have?
RB1.
RB1.
Royal Balloon 1.
ID number. Denotes an advanced scout balloon. How far from you is it?
Around 400.
Not as far as I would like it to be. Might have you within camera range. Is that all?
I think so.
Then please keep going. You can assume that their equipment has already detected your presence. Or it will soon enough. There's no point in further postponing the inevitable.
Still, I'm glad that I stopped. I feel better knowing that there's no heavily armed military waiting for me there.
Me too, Doctor. Me too.
So, should I go by foot? I think that's the question. I think I'm gonna go by foot. Oh, what is that? They have their own probe, looks like. Probably saw me. Oh, never mind. I think I'm going to have to drive. That's very far away. But that is definitely a probe. Is it armed? No, I think it just has a camera. I think it's all just cameras, hopefully. Okay. Definitely too far away to walk, so... It's got a little bobblehead.
We'll most likely lose contact soon. So let me be clear. Won't be easy to gain their trust. Things can go wrong, even if you can prove that you came to them of your own free will. If there's an escalation, remember one thing. I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission. Of course, it'd be better if that didn't happen.
Astrogator, you're forgetting that I want to talk to them. As one human to another, not as enemies.
I hope you're right, Doctor. But even if we disregard decades of mutual enmity, we must keep in mind human nature. Homo homini lupus. Just because you want to talk to them doesn't mean they'll listen. I'd rather expect they'll be asking the questions and you'll be answering them. What?
There's no one here. Nobody.
Impossible. Even if there aren't many of them in the camp, someone would have noticed you.
I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor.
Well, I saw something going over there, didn't I? It's too dark. Hello. Please don't kill me.
Scott Pilgrim! Hey!
Barack Tweedo. Thank you very much for the follow, my friend. Welcome on in. How are you doing this fine afternoon, evening, early morning, perhaps? Oh, it's a robot. Hello.
The silhouette I saw.
It's another robot.
It's just a robot.
Hello? What? You dropped something. What you doing, bud? Hello? You dropped a case and then you just stopped. It's nighttime where you are. It is early evening. You're curious about this game? It's like a narrative, like a narrative story-based kind of adventure game, I guess. It's very good. Apparently, it's based on a graphic novel. But I have not read the graphic novel either. It's got this very cool retro 50s sci-fi aesthetic. Smark, you're breaking your head on this. You might need to sleep on it to fix. Worked last time you're stuck. Yeah, sleep always helps. I always sleep on hard problems and stuff like that at work. Your subconscious can keep working on a problem while you take a rest. Rest is important. The game has been very interesting. It apparently has a branching story, though the branching parts have not been super obvious to me. Which I enjoy. I enjoy when kind of the choices aren't obvious. I hate when games like, oh, you could pick choices. It's like, save the kitten, murder the kitten. And it's like, no, that's not branching story. That's not really a choice. That's just something weird. What is this? It's like a shield. There's a shield bubble of some kind over here. Astro, briefly about the story so far. Sure. Actually, this might not be a bad idea just to do a recap, because they have this, they have like a comic that you unlock panels as you make different decisions. They have unlocked out of order because there have been a couple flashbacks. So there are two factions, I guess. There's one called the Alliance, and then which are like we're at war with, I think. And then we're members of the Commonwealth. And yeah, so we can read these. Members of the Alliance explore the Metal City. There's a city of some kind on this planet. The Dragonfly, that's our ship, a small research unit of the Interplanetary Commonwealth with a crew of 6, travels to distant regions of space. After visiting many worlds and exploring numerous planets, the research mission comes to an end. However, on the way home, there's one more task waiting for the crew. Despite the risk, Astrogator Novik, that's the guy that's in charge, undertakes the extraction of a rare and extremely valuable mineral himself. Novik gets the mineral, but at the cost of a broken leg and immense pain. The Astrogator's accident doesn't stop the crew from happily celebrating the end of the research cycle. It was time of creating deep bonds and feeling unstoppable. Victorious, they set a course for home and go for a well-deserved rest in the hibernation chambers. And then there's the Regis 3 issue. Regis 3 is the name of the planet we're on right now. The Dragonfly crew is awakened from hibernation in emergency mode after the ship came close to a mysterious planet, Regis 3. Despite their evident concerns, Novik doesn't immediately reveal the details of this unexpected mission. Regis 3 appears to be of no research value, yet the Commonwealth's rival faction, the Alliance, is sending its most powerful unit there, the USCA Invincible, which the game gets its namesake from. Crew members take a commemorative photo with a living aquatic organism, because there's life in the oceans, apparently. 4 researchers, so everyone except for me, so the other 5 researchers that were on the planet, discover mysterious and unnatural structures made of metal alloys. They kind of looked... Smork described them as the Windows 95 pipes screensaver. It's like very kind of like fractal, hard right lines and stuff. Unfortunately, the Dragonfly suddenly loses contact with them. It emitted like a huge EMP. Before the radio contact disruption, the Commonwealth probe detected nothing strange except an unusually strong EM field. Astrogator Novik decides to send Dr. Yasna, that's us, to the planet's surface in order to find the crew. While looking for companions, Yasna comes across metal bushes, and she's suddenly paralyzed by a terrible headache. Dazed, she stumbles and falls off a cliff. And that's kind of where the game starts. So we start with a little bit of amnesia. Yasna, the Dragonfly's astrobiologist, wakes up all alone, disoriented, and amnesiac in an unfamiliar place. She hopes that someone is still receiving her message despite the connection issues. Yasna discovers she is on a desolated planet called Regis 3. Wanting to learn more, she heads to nearby camp of her crew. When a challenge arises, Yasna handles it with due caution and prudence. That's probably one of the choices we had. The head injury appears to be serious. Yasna blacks out again. Yasna manages to reach the camp, but encounters only an unresponsive Androbot. That's the one that we just found at the crash site, unfortunately. He's been destroyed now. In one of the tents, Yasna finds Dr. Krauta, who's in a deep stupor. We find him and he's just like mumbling to himself and almost entirely unresponsive. Using cable from Krauta's radio, she regains contact with Astrogator Novik, who's up in orbit. Allured by the sound of drilling machines, Yasna enters the excavation site, but no one else is there. Yasna manages to locate a distinct landmark near the landing area. Yasna finds Dr. Merritt, but it's too late to save her. We find her and she's dead. And then Yasna encounters another crew member, Koval. He's alive, though he exhibits symptoms of the same stupor as Dr. Krauta. Yasna carries him to the lander. My current theory is like there was some EM field projected by this weird metal, probably alien artifact, and it just like wiped everyone's brains out. Yasna restarts Commonwealth's probe, which from now on accompanies her to further her journey. She also decides to give the device a new name. We got to name it Luna. During the search for the last crew member, Dr. Gorsky, Yasna uses a metal detector to track underground structures. The lander returns to the Dragonfly with Artie and secured crew members on board. Despite being transported to the lander by Artie, Krauta passes away. Unfortunately, shortly after Yasna had left the camp, he had a tragic accident of some kind. It took too long for the robot to reactivate before it could take care of that doctor. Yasna talks to Novik about the future of cybernetics. She's concerned about the rapid development of autonomous systems. According to her, robots can quickly become a threat to humans. Yasna doesn't find Dr. Gorsky in his last known position. To continue the search, she enters an area with limited radio coverage. Yasna recalls that she saw similar metal bushes before at the beginning of the mission, just before the accident and her memory loss. Yasna finds Gorsky's rope. She slides down it but gets stuck a few meters above the ground. Having no better choice, she follows Novik's advice and descends on the probe. That was probably another choice of ours as well. And then we discovered these like metal branches that we were following led to this enormous city-sized complex. So she refers to it as the city. After a laborious search, Yasna finally finds Gorsky. However, he's immobilized, injured, and unconscious. It turns out his blood saturation is dangerously low. Yasna decides to keep the oxygen for herself and hastily carries Gorsky to the landing spot where Novik is going to pick them up. Yasna sets up the relay necessary for the landing procedure. Suddenly, the ground collapses under her and Yasna falls into the very depths of the city. Cut off from radio communication with Novik, Yasna tries to get back to the surface. She manages to regain contact with Nova. We started like hallucinating and stuff when we were deep in the city, and there was like, it was unclear if the city was having some kind of effect on our brain while that was happening. In the city, Yasna encounters a large machine. That's one of those giant walkers that we just saw. It's a walking antimatter cannon that belongs to the Alliance. She tries to sneak past it, but the antimat, as they call it, detects her. In the end, Yasna miraculously manages to survive. We managed to survive because our probe, Luna, attacked it on its own. It didn't wait for a command. It attacked it and got in front of it and saved our life. Yasna finds information on the Alliance's field base, which is how we've ended up where we are now. After colliding with the antimat, the probe sustained permanent damage, so Yasna decides to retrieve its brain, which we did, and then we went and put it in that truck. Manages to drive it to the city in the abandoned Alliance rover. During the storm, Yasna hides in a cave. Exhausted by recent events, Yasna falls asleep in her hideout. In the morning, she leaves the city in search of a clearing to land the hopper. The last lander is destroyed during the attempt to evacuate Yasna. With no other way to get back to the Dragonfly, she's forced to seek help in the Alliance's field base, and that's pretty much where we are now. That was a little bit longer than just a quick update, but that's the first time I think we've gone and actually looked at all that graphic novel anyway, so it's pretty interesting. So it's almost like a choose-your-own-adventure graphic novel. It's kind of how it unlocks. None of these... Did I just hear something open? Or was that the robot moving again? It's really weird because we saw that robot moving. There is a moving probe around here too, though. Any of these doors going to be able to be opened? Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. It is my pleasure. That's another one of their rovers, but yeah, everything's all wrecked up here. I didn't think that they got to the planet so long ago. They weren't here for very long. It looks like everything went weird.
I'm going in.
My theory is that they got hit by that same pulse, and it scrambled their brains and electronics. I seem to be the only person on the surface that didn't get their brain wiped for some reason.
Clear. For now. I can't hear anyone either.
Cigarettes. Helmets. So people left without their helmets on? Dying of the Sun, the article rectification. To editor so-and-so, responsible for a scandalous article tarnishing my good name and diminishing my science achievements, I politely ask for a rectification of the article Dying of the Sun, a Scientist's Threats on pages 9 and 10, from the 5th issue of the science periodical Young Astrophysicist, published in the current year. In the text appear not only fundamental mistakes of scientific nature, but also inappropriate quotations of my hypotheses delivered at the last Congress. Luna, something guided it or controlled it? It's possible. The walking tank, it was... I don't know if it was hunting us down. It was firing its beam and carving through the metal city. It's unclear if it was looking for us because we are, even though we're a scientist, we are a member of the enemy faction. Or it was just scrambled and going berserk or what. And yeah, the probe was acting on its own. And so was it being controlled by something? Or I think, and this is just because I like the idea of kind of a learning machine, I think maybe the giant alien field or whatever is having an effect and potentially granting these machines semi-sentience. That's my current theory, maybe. I enclose a correction. According to I remind the authorship, Dr. Booza, not Baza, research conducted during cosmic voyages, I acknowledge that the time of hydrogen burning out in stars depends on their mass. But this phenomenon applies to all stars, and ours, however we would try to enchant the laws of physics, isn't located, and nothing implies that it would be located outside this phenomenon's range. What is my hypothesis then? In the future, all hydrogen fuel in the sun's core will burn out. A sphere of hydrogenic fusion will expand until a temperature drops below 10 million Fahrenheit. The core itself will shrink. Ashes from the hydrogenic fire will serve as fuel, allowing a second round of fusion reactions to begin. It will lengthen the life of the aging sun by a few hundred million of years. However, it is certain the sun will turn from a yellow dwarf into a red giant star. A gravitational pull toward Venus and the Earth will decrease, thus the mentioned celestial bodies will succumb to distancing themselves from the star, and as a result they will be somewhat rescued. But the mighty red sun will yet be able to consume Mercury before dying. I guarantee, based on my research, that the statement voiced by me about the sun living as a main sequence star for 10 billion years, that is, its existence began 5 billion years ago and it will shine for over 5 billion more, is true. However, it is not as we read in the opinion of so-and-so editor, quote, threat based on a labile hypothesis, baloney, and a pipe dream of a renown-seeking doctor of astrophysics sciences, disturbing an emotional well-being of human species, end quote. Evanescence is a process touching everything and every being in the universe. It also touches transfixed in the success aura of their unrefined writing and popularity editors of science periodicals. My respects, Dr. Boza. Postscriptum. A lack of reprint with the correction and a submission of apologies will force me, with a purpose to protect science and my person, to take legal action. Interesting. So someone was quite mad. So they have an astrophysicist. Or had an astrophysicist, so they also have scientists. Then it's not just a military operation. Let's see what else is around here in this module. What was this, like a convoy? This was like the convoy lead, maybe? They set it up as a base module?
I'm at the central module. In the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah. The doors were open.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
There's one more floor.
Not so fast, Jasper. Please check the ground level first. Only then move on to the next one.
There's so many helmets left behind here. Alarm print.
They've got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record.
There's a death.
Poor guy. He's dead.
Started recording emergency signal.
For over a day. Critically low blood saturation. He died of hypoxia.
So did everyone else.
At the time of his death, he was...
Yasna, is it necessary? This information will no longer
so
help
near the
anyone.
city.
Why is everyone wandering toward the city?
1, 8, 5, 6, 1...
754. Yes. It's Gorski. I'm sorry.
You lied to me. You lied how he died.
I knew you would blame yourself.
Well, of course I do. I could have saved him. Left him that fucking tank. Why didn't you let me?
I made the right decision, Yasna. Given the circumstances and our knowledge at the time, there was a high risk your sacrifice would kill you both.
I know that. I know.
We didn't know there was a spare tank.
Right to be.
We had a choice to leave him our oxygen tank when we found him unconscious, but...
It won't bring Gorski back to life. Will it?
So, 2 of the 4 crew... One of the crew members... There were 4 of the crew members. One of them was dead when we got to them. 3 of them were in a stupor. One of them died, and we don't really know how. Something happened to them. We put them in a lander, and something went wrong with the robot, maybe? And he died. The person, Gorski, here that we found without an oxygen tank, we decided to try to carry him instead of looking for oxygen, because he was out of oxygen. So we just carried him, and he didn't make it. He got back. Yeah, he didn't make it. He just died on the surface before the lander could get to us. And then the 3rd scientist is still alive. And I think he's been extracted. So he's up in orbit with the commander. And I'm stranded down here. So that's interesting, because it's like they were tracking his SOS signal from his suit. So they were aware that someone was here.
have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Mothership.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Oh, like us, they became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry. Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here, but seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission. They conducted research and during excavations found... you won't guess. Metal structures.
Same as us.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Probably.
Oh, surely they could detect him. They could have detected all of us. But would they really do something about it?
Well, for some reason they left their base. I'm assuming that has something to do with it.
Astrogator, this doesn't make any sense. You can't just wrap up the whole operation. Anyway, the first thing they would take were vehicles and equipment. Only the people are missing here.
Yeah, they like left all their helmets behind. They left vehicles behind.
In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So, that was their last move?
Well, there's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision.
They left a picture here.
I'm starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base.
So this group landed with their like most powerful warship and then just like abandoned it for some reason when they got here.
I'm at the control station. Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which... Ah, damn. One's unavailable.
Probably out of reach, or they took it.
So I can control different robots here? Is that what's going on?
I got the feed. But I can't get it to move.
It's not responding.
A weak signal. Must be too far away. One is a flying unit. Some sort of probe.
This is the probe we spotted, I think.
Correct.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure. Never too much data. Especially in the current situation. I just need to find a place to land it.
Land this probe and take some records from it.
Probe on the ground. Time to get into the records.
We'll see what the other two robots are. Number 4 is nothing. Number 5 is nothing. What else we got here? Door won't fully open.
I'm entering the next module. I guess it's a biolab.
Oh,
The scientists excavated some animal remains and reconstructed their hypothetical appearance. I found similar remains underground. Right after finding Gorski. I wasn't sure if it was my imagination or not. Now there's no doubt. So long ago, reptilian organisms roamed the surface of Regis 3.
it's interesting because like there's no life on the surface now. There's only life in the ocean. So like there was some kind of mass extinction event on this planet also.
The organisms preserved in the ocean.
It's like a fish.
Oh, they've discovered.
Let me guess. Fishes similar to those on Earth.
Yeah, very similar.
Unusual organ.
Apart from one. I've never seen anything like this. They discovered a new organ. Even managed to run some tests already. According to their conclusions,
Yes?
it detects electromagnetic waves. In order to develop such an organ, they must have had a strong external stimulus. They detect the waves to survive.
That's interesting. So they have some. So these periodic EM pulses may be recurring on this planet, and they've evolved a natural defense, maybe that humans don't have, and that's why it scrambled everyone's brains.
It started rotting.
It?
The fish.
In a bacteria-free environment? How so?
All living organisms serve as breeding grounds for bacteria. And there were both fish and humans in here.
We got a jar with another fish in it. Is that one alive?
I could spend all day here if I could.
I'm not surprised, Doctor.
No longer alive.
No, it's dead fish. But it is an intact specimen. Did I just take it? I don't know if I have an inventory per se, so I must just have it now. It is upon my person.
Still, nothing.
Can I get in here? What's this, geology? Metal deposits. Yeah, those are the
It looks like a geology lab.
organized metal deposits.
One of these diagrams shows a geological cross-section. As suspected, it's all metal below the surface, of relatively thin layers of rock. But compared to the rest of the continent, the deposits in this region are significantly younger.
So is it grown into this area?
The range of their ground measurements covers a much wider area. To my eye, it seems they used advanced sonar. What they dug up here stretches for tens of kilometers.
What do you mean? What's in the ground, Doctor?
Metal deposits. Those structures. We still don't know where they came from. In such a peculiar form.
Massive, massive structures. Organized structures like circuits.
We know nothing about their origin, but the arrangement of these deposits is sort of puzzling. A ring system with a distinct center. This base stands on the outer ring.
And that's where they went.
The center of it is in... under the city. Huh. The one I escaped from.
So we've been there.
That had nothing to do with us.
Looks like it.
Did they determine the entity's function? Origin? Anything?
Well, it's hard to say. There's nothing here about it. They conducted a soil survey 500 meters deep.
It's true. Just shake the fish anytime I want. Floppity flop flop flop.
Millions of years ago, life was abundant on the planet.
That would match our assumptions.
Yeah. Subdelta 92 class planets have very favorable conditions for the development of a biosphere.
So what happened? Did they draw any conclusions?
Supernova explosion.
According to them, the extinction of life was caused by a supernova explosion.
Oh,
But ground activity does not indicate...
It happened long ago. Longer than we anticipated.
100 million years ago.
Event
Oh, 10 million years ago.
years ago.
And in this one, the supposed end of Lyran's civilization.
Well, that's never been proven. There was practically no trace of them.
All right. What happened after?
Life was slowly recovering, but never returned to the pre-supernova peak.
Not enough time?
No. At first, it developed...
Ferruginous clays.
Declined.
Because another disaster?
Astrogator,
That's when the metal deposits started.
biosphere development curve coincides with the occurrence of ferruginous clays.
This whole metal contraption. Do I understand correctly?
Yes. I don't know what that has to do with it, though. Metals are really not that dangerous. The radioactive
Some kind of
marked here are not a definitive
crystal-based macroorganism?
the ability to perfectly adapt, develop defense mechanisms, and fight back effectively.
Biological life has been slowly declining.
Hit by a supernova wave?
Yes. Such sudden events leave no time for adaptation. Even if we assume that these metals were lethal to organic life, that extinction shouldn't last forever. And yet, life never again developed beyond the waters.
Does this mean another Dominator has appeared on the land? Or one that leaves no trace behind?
Therein lies the rub. The Alliance have conducted a great deal of research. That they haven't found a logical explanation for this phenomenon is, to put it mildly, disturbing. Clearly, we're dealing with something beyond our comprehension. And I mean human comprehension in general.
That's my theory, maybe. The supernova had some kind of interaction with the geology of this planet and like spontaneously created some kind of mineral-based self-replicating macroorganism, and it just like took all of the started locking up all of the essential metals out of the soil. Maybe?
First images from this area. If it's been flying long enough, it may store important information.
Let's see what it's got on its pictures here. That's the base. It's the rover. Is that me, maybe?
It photographed the moment of my arrival. I'm on the slides.
We already know that. Is there something else?
No, the base is empty. The probe must have just started recording. Okay, finished. That wasn't much of it, really.
That is weird. It didn't really record anything. Okay, there's more inside these modules. So biolab, geology lab. It's down here.
Moving on. Still quiet.
Communications center, maybe?
It's eerie.
Or just more living quarters. There's nothing. Doesn't seem to be anything here. That leads out. There is like a energy field there, maybe? Or something? And I think this is where we found dude's angry letter. Oh no, this is a different chamber. They found something. Some kind of weird rock formation. They're running some kind of giant excavation. I mean, they did have excavation site on their map. There's so much equipment here. It's like they all just like got up and left. A black hole, the summary of quarterly research. The empiric research and simulations conducted throughout the last quarter led our team to the following conclusions. 1. Every kind of matter may become a black hole. 2. A black hole may trap light using the force of gravity. 3. We accede to the thesis that the existence of an object such as a black hole is a consequence of the general theory of relativity. 4. A black hole may absorb a star, even of the size of the sun. 5. The star's consumption, or in other words, the star's dematerialization, is accompanied by the flash of matter coming from the inside of a black hole. The scope of intensified verification. The object of our intensified research throughout the next years will be a singularity, a small point of a huge mass present inside of every black hole. In our team's opinion, it's a place where every law of physics is being broken. Wonder why that's relevant. Oh, okay, we've come around this way. I know where that broken door is, so let's go back around. There was, I think, one more chamber we didn't go through. No. We read the dude's angry letter to the editor. Is there anything down here, or is this where we came in? This is where we came in. Okay. So maybe we can go up to the second level now. Yay? Nay? It's like a control. Oh, shut that shield bubble down. Some kind of field generator. I'm assuming that's the excavation site that we saw. Okay.
Passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor.
Huh. So everyone left.
And our satellite will be over their ship. Oh, we're lucky. Clouds are low.
Alright, so let's find out where the bulk of their forces went.
It's not here. Neither there or...
Are you still looking?
Not here either. Ah, bingo.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you.
Okay, so we have a chance of escaping the planet still. If they'd taken their ship, I'm totally screwed. Our ship in orbit is it's just an orbiter, it's not a lander. Am I going the right way here? Yeah. Oh no, I'm not. I need to turn around. Go this way. This is the way the convoy went. I need to try and catch up with them, and hopefully someone is still alive and doesn't kill me and agrees to get me off the planet. Or at least take me off of the planet with them, even if as a prisoner.
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy.
That's the probe's brain in the dash there. Little dust devils. They went to the left, though I guess they both go the same direction. I like that she hums to herself. So yeah, we kept the probe's brain, because if it's alive, it saved my life, so I wanted to save its life.
Well, I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center. It must weigh thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be...
Gigantic, yes. The Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. In my opinion, it's a bit excessive.
Gives me the chills just knowing it's not far from here.
Well, maybe you won't have to see it at all.
So they brought their ship is big enough to carry stuff like that. Giant excavator. Is it worth going over there? What is over there? Digging site A. I'm gonna take a quick detour. I want to see what they were digging for. I'm a scientist. They're doing an awful lot of digging.
The excavator has a massive work area. They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging.
Oh, I can't drive any further.
Visible. Inside, there's a structure. Yes, a metal one, similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden underground. According to the schemes from the geological unit, metal can be found...
Oh, I can't go down there.
...to this area.
Ooh. What if the EM field was a defense response from them doing all this excavating? Because if the thing is like, I don't know, a consciousness, maybe it felt like it was being attacked and it tried to defend itself with like a huge EMP blast. But it's like weird that its EM fields would be so commonly occurring, those spikes, that the fish and everything would have to develop organs to protect themselves or sense it. Game reminds you of the Traveler RPG art? I'm not sure. I've heard of Traveler RPG.
There's also a couple of smaller cranes here.
Is that like a tabletop?
In comparison to the Colossus, they look like it's pups.
Yes, I got it. They have big machines. Big stars.
Yes, I get it. Big machines. Alright, again, I'm gonna... Yeah, it's a tabletop. I haven't heard of it, but if it's like this, that sounds pretty cool. I'm probably gonna have to go look it up. They have a lot of machines here. A lot of machines.
Interesting. They found a sizable object deep underground. Stands out from the rest.
Holy jeez.
Part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal.
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures.
How far to that convoy?
Not far. Even if I make a few stops, it won't take long.
So they were digging. They were digging underground, looking for something. They found this thing. How much of this is claw, is excavator claw, and how much of it is what they dug up? What is this thing? Jesus. It's deep. Messing with windows now? 2 windows appear as active on the taskbar? You're just going to be confusing yourself, Smork. Never stop to ask yourself if you should be doing this. I find it interesting that the machine stopped as soon as this thing got up here. So maybe my theory about it defending itself is not far off. The convoy goes up that way. Let's get back to the rover and see if any of these buildings can be explored. There's just a couple buildings here. Oh, yeah, it lets me in.
A place nearby. The first one looks residential.
What was that, an ID card? Can increased heart rate, hand sweating, abdomen cramps, colloquially called butterflies, and distinctly increased levels of phenylethylamine and dopamine be perceived as improper, out of place, if all of this is being regulated by the gracious Empress of Sciences, biology? And I, looking at you, am subject to it with every millimeter of my being. I assure you, my dear, that everything is in accordance with nature, never against it. Weird. Am I dropping frames, or is it you? I have not dropped any frames yet, according to OBS. What is this? Is it Pong? I think this is just Pong. I was having some issues earlier, though. I was watching someone else's stream earlier in the day while I was working, and their stream kept freezing for me. So I don't know if, like, Twitch is having a problem today. Everyone's helmets are still here, man.
The second one is a mobile laboratory.
Another geology lab? So that's them going down into the hole. That's the very deep hole. Looking up out of the hole? There's that thing. Weird, man. New magnetic field producing structures have been discovered. They are larger and taller than the others, and they do not corrode. Metal structures were examined in terms of the following: electric current, magnetism, radioactivity, polarization produced by them, the solid shape of something of these properties. So they had cores. So these things, that most of the structure does appear to be like conduits or circuitry.
They excavated a lot of different objects in terms of shape and size. I tried to arrange them somehow, to classify them.
Were they successful?
It looks promising. If they had spent a little more time, they would surely have come up with something.
And yet they gave up all efforts.
Timeline with objects arranged according to chronology of creation. So extremely large structures are the oldest, and they become smaller, and then mobile? I think this thing is evolving. I think these structures are like condensing and becoming more complex. Like, see that sticky note there in the center? It's got like all these little triangular prism things. I'm wondering if like the highest complexity version of these structures can levitate. If they can become mobile. Significant amounts of nickel and tungsten. Yes, like that's what everything looks like up close. I think this stuff's alive, man. What is this way? That goes back the way we came. Okay. Alright, let's go after the convoy. So maybe the probe could have been being controlled by one of these creatures? If they have achieved, like, sentience? Or maybe being around them has made it? It's like the sentience is rubbing off on it? I don't know what's going on. Planet could be alive or it could be incubating, but how come, like, complex organic life never returned to the surface? Is it hostile? Predatory? Or they're like leaching all of the essential minerals out of the ground and concentrating them to use them for circuitry or something, I don't know. Did the convoy come this way? Yep. Up and all the way around to this area, I guess, is where they stopped.
Astrogator, I've already covered most of the convoy route. I'm entering a more enclosed area. A ravine, to be precise.
I see. Can I count on a tactical report?
Of course. A simple analysis of the situation won't hurt anyone.
That's for sure.
Let's get out and do a little bit of scouting from a distance here. Can I go up? I want up. No. Up, please. There we go. Plan your route to the convoy.
The road ahead leads straight to where the convoy was heading.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Any doubts?
No, I don't. I still think we have to go there. If they're not in the base, they must be somewhere, damn it.
So, what's on your mind?
I can just drive in there, straight to the convoy. Or try and take a side path to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Yasna.
All right. I'll try to get there via the side path.
If I can do this without getting wrecked up. Then maybe avoid getting nearly disintegrated again by one of those tanks. We don't know. I don't know. I guess Yasna is probably hoping that people are alive and functioning so that we can get off the planet. Me, Xylox, is thinking if anyone is alive, their brains are going to be all scrambled. And their machines could still be active and dangerous like that one antimat tank was. Oh, so we're not taking the... Okay, so if we go up here, we gotta do it by foot. Okay. Alright. By foot we go then. I should be able to see if there's anything up ahead. How far of a walk do we have here? Not super far. Did I come the right way here? Yeah, I don't think we're meant to take the... Oh yeah, definitely not meant to take the road, but there's a little crevice here.
The radiation level is rising rapidly.
Yes, now be careful of radiation, of other people. Just watch yourself.
Considering the radioactive environment, I assume the probability of finding people here is close to 0.
It might well indicate something quite the opposite. Human technology equals radiation, after all.
What is that? Giant hole? That looks like a hole burned by an antimat tank.
I found a way to the convoy. What might interest you, sir, is that it appears to be a mechanically drilled tunnel. Circular, precise.
I'm more curious about what's on the other end. Although curious might not be quite the right word.
I don't think that I want to slide down that. Would I be sliding? Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to slide down a tube right into who knows what. Hostile enemy territory?
Bingo! There's a stuck vehicle. Must be part of the convoy.
How many people?
None. Only the vehicle. It was penned down by a pile of rocks.
So, they abandoned it just like the ones at the base? What about the rest of the convoy?
There's also an antimat.
Any activity?
It's quiet so far. Nothing alarming. The antimat too. It's lying slumped on the ground, motionless.
That one got fucking melted. Were they shooting each other? Were they fighting each other? That one definitely looked like it got shot. And there's like stray weapons fire all over the place. Okay, I guess we have to take that tunnel down there if we're going this way. I feel like I should go back and take the truck now. Oh God, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna go back for the truck now that I know what we're getting into here.
No point.
Oh,
going back
never
this
mind.
way.
Can't change my mind. Okay. Tunnel it is. I've committed to the tunnel.
Yeah, you alright?
Oof. At least it's sand.
Yes, I am. Oh shit. They're close. At least one. There's not a soul. I don't see anyone.
Corpse?
Oh no. Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
Oh, that is part of a corpse.
I didn't let that thought get to me. Didn't want to. Finding them was my priority. It could have been just another abandoned place, not this.
What exactly happened to them?
Well, that's a good question. I'm not even sure what they were doing here.
You mentioned the antimat.
Looks inactive.
Might be for the best. Although, it could have recorded what happened.
Oh, right. It certainly should.
That one's like wrecked. Okay, so this one will have a recorder on it.
Okay. I'm getting into the antimat's recorder.
All right, tell me your story, Antimat.
They were preparing for departure. The convoy's heading somewhere. I was there! It's the location with the giant cranes. Right before they lifted that strange artifact above ground level.
Then everything went to shit.
They're getting close to where I am now. They're here. Sending a probe. It's hard for them to reach the site. That's why they're trying to get there from above. Oh, they're tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter.
How subtle. Can you locate the breach?
Find the hole shot by the Antimat.
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course.
Don't jump to conclusions, Doctor. Not before you finish.
That one there, I guess.
What to expect there first.
Shame. The transport's leaving.
See, that electromagnetic is increasing. I think the pulse is about to hit them.
Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby. Something's going on.
There. It's increasing again, 693 now.
One man's trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's beyond the frame. The photo is such poor quality. I can clearly see the fear in his face. One of them is staring with concern at an instrument. Some sort of meter. Measurements are also strange. The electromagnetic field is in the upper range.
That's a recurring factor, which explains nothing, really. We're going in circles instead of getting you off this planet. Is there anything actually help?
Don't you want to know what happened, sir?
I do. If my crew was safe and sound, I'd gladly investigate it myself. Explaining this mystery would not only expand our knowledge, but also bring us honor and glory. Not to mention the exposure of the Alliance's incompetence. At the moment, though, I have other priorities, Doctor.
Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from... whatever's in...
Oh, look at the electromagnetic field is like at max.
I admit it's all very intriguing, but also too risky. What I'm trying to say is, I fear for your safety.
Press.
I'm grateful for that. The situation is far from safe, true. But I've got to do what I've got to do. Whether I'm scared or not.
Temperature, pressure. The pressure is also increasing. So is the... This must be... The drone is increasing its weapons and shield. It's charging.
One of the antimats has fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
There's nothing else.
And the giant cloud.
Darkness.
Can't you see what he was aiming for?
The machine's objective has changed. There's a bunch of unidentified targets. It has trouble recognizing any of the 9,999 objects. The counter reached its limit, I guess.
Particle cloud?
Fault in the circuitry. Combine that with tremendous firepower and it means big trouble.
Mode goal. Self-defense. Routine. Activate shield. Enemy unknown. 208. Is it counting the enemies? Route. Locate target. Goal. Secure crew. And then it becomes mode. Auto. Corrupted. Goal. Unknown. Unknown. Route. Change order. Enemy unknown. 9,999. Did it make it go berserk?
Total panic.
Goal. Eliminate crew.
Trying to escape.
Enemy. Robot 001.
The Antimat's new objective is to eliminate, instead of protecting.
What happens next?
There's also a second Antimat. It's shooting into the air.
Unbelievable. Both were faulty.
I don't think both were faulty.
The second Antimat. That's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do.
Goal. Eliminate crew. Routine. Fire cannon. Enemy is the robot. There's one of them. So it was like deprogrammed. Or reprogrammed.
It's
Oh,
firing directly
starts killing the crew. And it's now the goal is eliminate crew. Humans 3.
shooting them. One by one.
Jesus.
It's horrifying what an antimatter being does to the human body.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna. Regis 3 doesn't spare you.
The electromagnetic field is still at maximum strength.
Who needs such destructive power? This technology puts us on a straight path to annihilation.
Well, the Alliance will do anything to feel invincible, hence their flagship.
It's not only them, Astrogator. If I remember correctly, we're not engaged in open conflict. And yet, we too participate in this ridiculous arms race. To the death and beyond. Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery.
Routine, locate target. Enemy humans 2.
Hiding from it made no difference.
Enemy humans 1.
One man has raised his hands in surrender.
Probably not going to matter.
If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
It killed him. The machine just killed him. Oh, fuck.
Yasna?
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
It says I'm not an enemy.
Let's hope not.
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away. If that's all,
What about that tunnel?
right.
I'm not hearing you object, sir.
Go ahead, Yasna. I know you'll do it anyway.
So it's still active? I don't understand about this one. This one's torched. I want to go see. Hello. Please don't kill me. See what's going on with this. Can we get in here and see what's going on here? It doesn't appear as though we can. Right. I had to find out what they tunneled into that came out here and reprogrammed these machines? Or whatever it did? Yeah, that's the other guy. Oh boy.
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
Take your time, young man.
Tell him.
I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up. I'll get back to you once I reach the end.
So maybe whatever it is did take this as an attack. You know, fired an antimatter beam at it. I would consider that an attack. Someone fired an antimatter beam at me.
An Octan, coming at me. Huh. Carrying something.
What do you got there, buddy?
I got out. Well, inside a cave.
Yes, can you hear me? Over.
Copy that.
Ugh.
I don't feel
Too many of those black bushes.
From pressure.
Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest.
No. No.
That's a big one.
So now.
All right, then. Can you tell me what's in there?
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
Here's all the spindles again.
Carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path.
These bushes. That is a very large bush.
This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch a crate from its steel grip. I'll come closer first.
Maybe I can knock the crate out of its hands or something. Okay, we're gonna take a brief break here. I had a break coming up, and I need to stretch my legs and use the bathroom, refill my water and stuff. So I will be back in a few minutes. Everyone should also stretch and relax your eyes and such. Get up and walk around for a bit. I will be back in like 2 or 3 minutes. Alright, I am back. Thanks for waiting, everyone. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take another look around before we get in a fight with a robot. So like taking samples of these bushes, which maybe are causing me to black out. I wonder if the EM field is really high here. I don't have anything to... And there's something going on with these things. They fired a blast through here. Did it hit something when they got out through the other side? I don't see anything. Okay. Can I Not sure. Is there more stuff over here? Weird. Uh-oh. What is that?
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
It's a more complex metal structure.
Material. Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Little bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So, all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor.
Found another...
Can you please check them, yes, sir?
Do you have anything specific in mind?
Doctor, if it's all metal...
Then I'll use a detector. Right. I'm checking. Give me a sec.
Perfect.
Everything matches. There's metal all around. And the bushes have a direct connection with the whole system.
Interesting. Sounds similar...
To the structures I saw following Gorski. Yes. Huh. Or perhaps it's... looks like 2 generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive?
We can't rule it out.
And you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs, or green bodies, which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor.
Well, we used to calling all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves. But that's on Earth. The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
That is right.
Are you abandoning your profession? All you have learned, discovered, researched so far?
I'm just opening up to the unknown.
Keep an open mind. Oh.
Shit! I can't handle it anymore.
Uh-oh. Oh, hold on. No, don't pass out. Oh. Uh-oh. Am I leaving on my own? Oh. Wait, now the robot's leaving. come on. Get up.
The robot disappeared.
Must have broken its loop.
I didn't.
Well, he must have done something. Never mind. We'll try to...
Hold on.
First of all, get out of there now.
Hold on. There was a dude. I have to find out what happened to the dude. Oh, it's too late. All right. Let's get out of here before brain melts or whatever's happening.
I found the robot. It hasn't gone far.
Good. Please follow.
What was that noise? That's not the antimat activating, is it? Oh shit.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, it's getting up.
What? The robot?
No, the antimat.
You need to act fast. Move, Yasna. But...
No.
Yasna? Are you alive?
It destroyed the robot.
What's it doing now?
Oh no. It's over. The probe won't come this time.
Yasna, stay calm.
It won't come.
No, don't die on me now. I'm begging you, don't give up. You can't. I failed you. Sorry. So fucking sorry. It's all my fault, you hear me? All mine. It was my decision. I decided to accept this mission. I brought us here.
How did I survive? Wait. You said you had a choice.
Yasna, you're alive.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough.
Why didn't it shoot me?
That,
He decided not to shoot me after all. Please continue, sir. I'm all ears.
you will agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed this could have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine...
You could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself for it. Neither do I expect you to.
Oh, to hell with it. I can't really blame you.
We're scientists.
Commander, it's your job to make decisions like that. And live with the consequences.
Right. It means a lot to hear that from you, Yasna. Thank you.
Can't blame the commander that everything went wrong.
I would suggest watching your next steps.
There were no more antimats on the slides, sir.
I'm afraid that's not the only threat around, aren't you?
Of course I am. But I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people. How we can aid them.
So why did it... Is it protecting itself? Like as soon as that robot started leaving with the bush samples, it decided to destroy it? Okay, target, enemy robot 001. And then just me just lying there. And it's locate target, enemy, none. Why does it not consider me an enemy?
For now, you can forget about the research material. The only thing left of the Arctan is its feet.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first antimat told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. Should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
Is it this one back here?
I've gone over everything in that area.
So there's a rover as well. What is going on? So, did this get reprogrammed to defend these organisms? And so, I'm not a threat because I haven't been
It's called...
involved in taking any samples. I'm just looking. There's the rest of it.
Actually, it's right in front of me.
How did it get buried so quickly? Dead. I don't understand. What's it updating? Like object positions? Yeah, that's what it's doing. Oh, it's like I'm going through the checklist of everything that was in the convoy. So I've accounted for 2 of the MAGs, I think those are the antimats. Yeah, I'm taking down their names. SMU 88. So these are the trucks. I'm like basically checklisting the convoy. So I missed taking a note of that last corpse in that cave of bushes before I passed out. I just want to, there. Data recorder. Who's this?
Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks anyway?
Extremely unreasonable of them. But it's nothing to complain about, is it?
So, let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Antka.
Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you.
Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the
We
slides.
encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Now we're securing the first transport. Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site.
Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates.
Of course. Over and out.
There's more.
Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you.
Tesla here. Over.
We have a sort of discovery.
Oh? I'm listening.
25th day.
Base, this is Boza.
Doctor.
These tiny crystals contain highly advanced technology. Individually, they are slender and helpless. However, when in a group, they seem to stimulate and support each other, revealing new properties. At first, they started to emit an electromagnetic field.
Okay. And then?
A handful of small crystals gathered together. When in a larger group,
Do we have movement?
activated, and this is our biggest revelation so far. They started floating in the air.
Did I hear that right?
The larger the group, the easier, more freely,
Yes. Apparently it's flying.
like a swarm of mechanical flies.
Slow down, Doctor. You say crystals, or rather flies. Which one is it?
Call it whatever you want. These creatures have a precise threefold symmetry, resembling the letter Y, with three-pointed arms connecting in a central bulge. Black as coal in direct light. shimmering with shades of blue and olive in reflected light. As my colleague Osterhaus mentioned, they somewhat resemble the abdomens of certain terrestrial insects. Is Markovnik there?
Navigator's unavailable right now.
Well, please let him know we'll submit our reports as soon as he's available. Oh, and have him send us another transporter, will you?
Autonomous robots the size of flies.
It's not finished.
It's like a swarm.
Hello, convoy. Anka, come in. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart.
Don't!
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base.
But why? What happened?
Scouts came back from this whole city.
Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in.
Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there. Immediately. That's an order.
Last saved recording.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together.
Oh, the radar was playing back from the
Other machines.
black
Even
box.
to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out. Partially, at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field. The field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first, I thought it was a sensoric malfunction. After all, the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So, all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain. Usually it concerns long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how... Merit.
Most probably. Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss. The human organism continues to function normally, but the human being as such is helpless, vulnerable. Like a baby, they don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
I can't be sure. There's no precedent.
Like wiped their brain like a hard drive.
Learning everything, they won't remember anything. Even language, their past, our voyages together. Let's face it, this new life of theirs will be far from normal. They'll be aged children, walking curiosities, oddities, lab rats, all that made them gone to hell.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies.
Find the container with the flies. So, like...
I've located one of the transporters, sir.
It's got shit growing on it?
Something strange has happened to it.
Get to the point, please. What's wrong with it?
The outer shell is damaged. There are holes everywhere.
Like, from bullets?
No, it looks like it's been corroded by strong acid. Bushes already protrude from the holes.
I don't get it. Those bushes again.
They're eating the metal.
Here I thought it was all coming together.
We figured out that bushes can consume metal to build their own tissue. Maybe that's what's happened here.
Bushes ate the metal shell. Where did they come from in the first place?
I admit, it's quite puzzling.
Nothing there. Can I get in here? Yeah.
door to the cargo bay has budged a little, but it won't open fully.
Ooh. There's a robot in there.
Then the whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
But can you see past them?
Not quite yet.
Yeah, let's get a flare in there. There you go.
Now. I can see broken containers. No sign of the flies.
Just plenty of bushes.
You have some theories, sir?
Everything that comes to my mind seems absurd.
You go ahead, sir. As I see it, no idea is too absurd right now.
I haven't quite thought it through. Not yet. Maybe after I listen to your assessment.
Well, look, I think it might work like this. The bushes and flies have a symbiotic relationship. I even consider that the flies are part of the bushes. Just like the fruits.
Be weird.
Flies can fly. They behave more like insects. And the bushes like plants.
I see we're getting back to biological analogies. According to your profession, do I correctly conclude that you are confident that this can be a life form?
I mean, they're propagating.
Given the age of the oldest forms and the evidence of continued activity, differentiation, a particular drive towards miniaturization, improvement, and lethal effectiveness, I dare say that we are dealing with an evolution here. Far longer than that of human. Also very different. And dead.
Necroevolution. Mortuus evolutio.
Necroevolution.
Still don't understand where this change is coming from.
What if I said that the flies and bushes are the same thing, but in different forms? When they need to move, they develop moving parts, the flies. When they need to multiply, expand their volume, they settle on the metal substrate, form bushes.
They're like shape-shifting.
And they are again ready to transform and relocate to a new source. And so on and so forth.
That's weird.
The most sophisticated form of being I've ever heard of, with all the skepticism that comes with it.
Another field projector there. Okay, so we can't get in this one. There's a path that goes off that way. I think we'll have to take it because I think we're going to get cut off by the edge of the field here. Yeah.
The second transporter is under a force field. It's hovering above the ground.
So it is operational. Probably also in better shape than the other one.
It certainly looks better.
The cargo may be intact then.
The force field melted adjacent rocks.
They had to run the generator on full power.
Wow.
Defending themselves after all.
From the swarm of flies, I presume.
We don't know how large it was. They didn't capitulate. That's a good sign.
Well, I don't know that. So far, I can only confirm that the field has not dissipated. Yet. There are powerful emitters in the center. Similar to those on Energobots.
Emitters only? Do they look like they're buried in the ground?
Yeah.
Then you're looking at the top of the Energobot. Well, look carefully. Energobots can bury themselves in such a way that only the emitters protrude from the surface.
Ah, got it.
Interesting. So it's a robot.
I know how to get inside. Under this field.
Will you dig a tunnel?
I won't have to. There's already an entrance. I just need to get to it.
It's probably this way then. Path that we saw. That's so weird. So these things eat metal. When they run out of metal, they change shape into a swarm. And then the swarm migrates to find another deposit of metal. And then eats that one and turns back into bushes. So weird. I wonder how the magnetic fields play into it. Is that what triggers the migration? Is that magnetic field an after effect of them turning into their migratory form? And I love these games where you're like exploring new life forms. That's what I loved about that In Other Waters game as well. Kind of like you're a marine biologist exploring and documenting.
Astrogator, I found their probe. Looks like it hid from the flies. Or just ended up here by pure luck.
Luck indeed. This registry could be valuable, especially if it managed to photograph everything from a greater distance.
Hello.
Come here, little probie. Oh, that didn't work. It flew away.
Is it scared of you too?
I'd rather say that my lack of authorization is more of a problem than me being scary. I won't be able to bring the probe down unless I find a working controller.
Another dead crew member. How is that so far? There are 2 more crew, and I'm pretty sure the one is up here that we missed. Was it 2 or 3 more crew? 3 more crew, yeah. So we're looking for 2 more bodies, I guess.
I got inside the field. Do you copy, sir?
Of course. The force field doesn't block radio waves. I suggest the following. If this transporter is actually running, it doesn't make any sense to take out the containers and carry them with you. You're going to take the whole transport. You'll have the flies in large numbers and a powerful means of transport that can fly over terrain inaccessible to the rover. But before you leave, you need to take down the force field. So first, the Energobot, turning off the force field, then transporter, departure. All clear?
All good and clear as the sky is blue. Just waiting for things to go sideways.
Can I note this thing? Note it?
Is the probe still with you?
Yep, it's here.
This is the robot. Energy field robot, or whatever.
Just as I thought. The equipment's still active, but everyone here's dead.
There should be one more. Batkey and Stelinek. Stelinek. Oh, it could be in the truck, I suppose. We'll shut off the robot first, I guess. Shield robot.
The field is no longer a problem.
Meaning?
Disabled.
Perfect. All that's left is to get the flies out of there.
Wonder why. How come I can get in here? Weird. Okay, now we get onto this truck.
I'm climbing onto the hovering transporter.
Before you leave, though, please check that the cargo is intact.
All good.
Probe.
I hope. Will this really help our people, Astrogator?
It will, I'm sure. So, what? Off we go? Yasna, what are you wondering about?
What if we're making a mistake? Maybe I shouldn't take the flies off Regis. Maybe it's better to leave them alone. Here, where they belong.
What are you...
I just worry that we might spread this threat. And the tragedy of one planet becomes a tragedy of entire galaxies. Not to mention, all humanity.
Forgive me, Doctor, but that sounds a bit overdramatic.
I'm thinking more like the robots.
Mechanical flies.
And you sound like a fool, sir. How can you be so sure?
Robots shoot everything that carries the fucking containers.
I've only just begun to understand what's going on. But you already know how to handle it.
Yasna, I promise you, we'll analyze everything thoroughly. Now we need to focus on getting you out of there. Can we at least agree on that?
Yes. First, though, I'd like to check the cargo.
Very well. Just hurry up.
Just dust. Oh, there they are. Oh, that looks a little dangerous. They are trying to connect.
They look amazing.
Yasna, what have you done?
I'm watching them, nothing more. Don't worry, sir.
What? Some goddamn black hole has opened in the stratosphere. Can you say not to worry? Just look outside, Doctor. See for yourself.
Where?
If you were wondering, sir, how large a group of these flies could be, I can tell you, it can be gigantic.
I know. I can see it from fucking orbit. What are you waiting for? Get out of there.
Uh-oh. Just driving blind and going crazy while these things, like, yeah, just slowly digest the truck. Don't eat me, flies. I didn't want to take you. Stupid boss's fault. Oh.
Hello, Dragonfly. I fell, but everything's all right. I'm fine. Oh, shit! They're alive. These bushes.
This is a flashback.
It's flying out of them.
So I saw that happen before?
They're the ones doing it.
So I've been exposed to that swarm before. And I lived, even if it wiped my memory.
The same thing over and over again. No wonder we finally ran out of luck. Too much of this damn curiosity. Who needs to know what might kill us?
I don't know if I should interrupt your speech, sir. It is quite interesting to listen to.
Yes, sir. This is too much. I've asked you how many times already?
Please forgive me, Astrogator, for continuing to, well, be alive.
You know that's not what I meant.
If it weren't for me, you could have just flown away, sir.
That's not true, Doctor.
At least we learned the truth about this planet and the inorganic
Maybe.
inhabit it.
What good does that do us, though?
We know the cause of the stupor. Maybe we can find a way to cure Koval. If anyone from the Alliance survived, and they already started their research into a cure.
I wouldn't count on it. It's more likely they're all dead.
Not necessarily. It's a large base, and I only found a few bodies. The rest of them must...
Yeah, if there's like 100 people or whatever, this convoy only had like a dozen or so.
Hey! Something changed. The balloon over the base disappeared.
You mean it flew away, or did it fall to the ground?
Oh, I hope it's the latter. If it caught the west wind, it would have fallen in this area.
I cannot see anything. Oh, there it is. Maybe?
We're lucky. It's hanging from a cliff, close to the ground.
Can you get to it? Unhook it?
Maybe that won't be necessary. Oh, shit. Somebody's here.
If all you're seeing is dots on the tracker...
No. I can see them with my own eyes. 2 of them, even.
2 people. Alive.
Huh? Where did they go?
Have you lost them?
Well, I can't see them now. They were here just a second ago.
Uh-oh. More robots?
What did they look like?
One was wearing an Alliance suit, a green one. The other one, I don't know. He looked different.
I see. And now they are nowhere to be found.
Damn right.
Doctor...
Oh, just a moment ago, my consciousness was over the ocean. I saw a big black cloud that appeared out of nowhere, which I then forgot. And now these ghosts.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
The sight of them was so vivid. Just for a moment. I've been looking for someone for so long.
I suggest focusing on what's certain. That balloon is still there, is it not? If it had operational cameras, we might get some answers.
You don't have to convince me, Astrogator. I'm going.
All right.
Rover is nearby if needed.
Good to know. Thank you.
How are you?
Where are we? Up here. Shitty, but I'll live.
Let me just say this. Literally everything hurts.
My brain keeps getting rebooted by weird magnetic fields.
But at least...
Yes.
That can't be good for you.
Alive.
All right. I think we... Oh, hold on.
You know what, sir? It was these flies from the very beginning.
What do you mean?
My accident, for example. It's true, I hurt myself badly back then, damaged the radio. But that's not why I lost my memory. Soon after, flies flew from the bushes.
Right. There were bushes there too.
They subjected me to an electromagnetic field. Moreover, I believe the same thing happened to our people in the camp. To the antimat in those tunnels.
And to the whole convoy.
Yes.
All right. I think we're gonna call it there for the night. It's getting late for me. Okay. Today's Thursday, right? Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Smork and Free Frag, for coming by and checking it out. Thank you, Barack Tweedo, for the new follow. I'll be back on as is tradition, Free Frag. I'll be back on Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, and we'll pick back up here. I think we're getting pretty close. What did I say? I guess like maybe another 2 or 2 or 3 sessions, so I think maybe we're getting close to the end. But yeah, we'll see how far we get on Saturday. Okay. Have a great night, everyone. Take care and be good to yourselves and each other. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of your week. And I hope to see you on Saturday. Okay. Take care, everyone. Have a great night. Bye.